We're gonna go into the next thing. I decided with this one because this is like Christmas themed.
Grand Rising. Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Hey, Miss Chandra, welcome in, welcome in. Go ahead and do something about these hands here. I won't be in here talking about my hands as usual. What we got going today? Today I am going to, in an effort to clean off my table, I'm gonna go ahead and do this particular gift that I had sitting up here for some time. The boys' shoe cleaning gift. So that's what I'm gonna try to put together today. I went ahead and prepped a few items, not all of them, but a few of them. So I still need to prep a few more of them. And but I wanted to get on and see if I can't get this completed. Let them all in the camera, me in these hands. We have 8 people on the live and 7 thumbs up. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it. How's everybody doing this Sunday morning? I got it right. Only because I just looked at the date. Grand Rising, Tasha, how are you? Your volume is very low. Okay, let's see if we can do something about that. Which of these is volume? Did that help any, Chandra? Just trying to see if my volume is good. Maybe I'll project a little bit more. And we got this vent thingy over here on the other side of the stand, so it does make quite a bit of noise. But I do talk pretty low generally, so that could be my issue as well. Hey, no Jimmy's. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining us today. All right, so what I have going on, and let's see, I won't be able to see that. All right. Oh. Are these shoe cleaning kits that we're going to put together. She says, yes. James says it's good. Alrighty, thank you, thank you, thank you. Getting better? Okay. Let me, yeah, it's probably me in my non-projecting voice. But let me speak up. Thank you so much for letting me know, Chandra. We got 28 in and 9 thumbs up. Hey, y'all, those of you who are just joining us, if you could, go ahead and give the live a double tap, and that should populate a little thumbs up on your device. So if you can go ahead and tap your screen, you should be able to like it from there. But I have these little gable boxes. I got a pack of gable boxes from the bin store here locally. And I bought them at $2. And I want to say when I looked them up, they were like 15 or 16 bucks. I was looking to see if there was anything on there that told me how many was in here. But I could technically just count them. I see 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So this was a pack of 12. And these little boxes are meant to be used as gable boxes. And this is what I mean by gable boxes. For those of you who may not be aware, goodness knows, apparently I can't put this together. Hold on. But it's a gable box, nevertheless. And it was, I want to say it was classified as like a treat box or something like that. So people will get little boxes like these and put little miscellaneous treats in them for different little carry treat situations. So I think it was advertised as like baby shower, treat box, party favor type situation. But if you utilize it the way they sent it out, it would be something like this. Well, I decided I didn't necessarily want it to look like that. So what I went ahead and did is stuff the inside a little bit and left one of my flaps up. So I took my two side flaps and folded them in. I left my top flap down. I put a little piece of cardboard under here just to give it, just to make it sure um, my base stayed firm. And then I left my top up in the back. So what I ended up doing, let's see if we can get one of these together. Little pieces of cardboard that I ended up wrapping in craft paper. So I'm gonna just take this piece of craft paper wrapped cardboard and slide it down in this back corner of the gift. And that gave me a little bit of a foundation, and it also held my sides down, held my box together a little bit. Make sure everything's sitting up right. So now this is what we have. A little stuff on the back and that thing. So let's see what else we're gonna put on here. Some of the items that I have to put are a couple of pair of socks. I have some Joe Boxer clarifying, nope, detoxifying charcoal face and body cleansing wipes. I just taped a stack of 3 of these together, and we're going to use those. Hey Lisa, how are you? Welcome in. We're going to use a couple of pack of those. We're going to use some socks. These, I was literally working on this. These I got from the Dollar General. They are sole cleaners, so they can use this to clean their little shoes with. So I got a pack of these. They come 2 to the pack. I was thinking that I may use both of them, but then, you know, probably not. Grand Rising, Crystal, how are you? So for these, all I do is just cut off my top label because it has Soul Clean on both sides. So I'm going to use this and cut it down to size and add them to the little shoe cleaners. So that's how we're going to get some little labels for the shoe cleaners so that they know exactly what it is. I mean, it does look like a shoe, so. But then I slid that in here. Let me not do that. I think I have one up here already. Let's put you guys back. And since I have this one here, hey BB, Bourbon Bubblegum, welcome in. Happy Saturday. One of the little shoe cleaners I just wrapped in one of these bags that I had up here. These I also got from the bin store on $2 Day. It was like a bag of, I want to say it's like 150 of these things, 120 of them. So if you see any little iridescent baggies or iridescent packages in my possession, it's because I've used those little bags for all kind of little stuff and make little pouches with them. So that's what I did with these. Folded them down a little bit. And I don't know where I want to put this Soul Clean. I may need to use the one on the back because it's a little bit smaller than the other one. And for the ones that I don't have a label for, I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do with those yet. But we'll get that figured out as well. I'm just using my scissor to literally cut off a part of this label, the packaging, original packaging. And then all I'm going to do is take this to this little Soul Clean thing so they'll know what it is. Okay. You probably can't see this well, but it's just a little piece of the label. And I'm going to take it and literally tape it to this Soul Clean product. Get my tape a little bit longer so it can go all the way across. Center it. Lay the tape down. And now it looks like that. Hey Jeanette, welcome in, welcome in. Just saying hey, I appreciate you coming by. Hope you're having a great morning, a great day. I think this one is going to definitely work better than the little one. So let's see if we can get this one off too. I may just go on my printer. And yes, I did say my printer and not my Cricut. And just literally print off a little label, little piece of paper that says Soul Clean. And then that way, I can just tape it on there. So that may be what we end up doing. Put this stuff away. Alright, so I will put you here because I'll use you in a second, and you in a second, and here's another one of those that we may use. Alright, other items that are going in. Maybe some little cologne. Maybe. I haven't exactly decided. I folded up some little washcloths. These came in like an 18 pack from Walmart. I just made it with a little pocket in the front of it so I can stick some stuff in there. So I did go ahead and do up a couple of those. In white, in gray, I think in blue. Let's see if we can't get this together. These are also going in there. These are some little bowls I got from the Dollar General. So I'm pretty sure we're going to use the blues and the yellows simply because there are some blues and yellows in there. I don't know if we're going to go with the green and pink. But the 3-pack of these were like 15 cents when I bought them during the clearance event. So if you find these little 3-packs of bowls now, they should be a dime. And coming Tuesday, November, whatever day it is, 4th maybe? 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Yes, November the 4th. These should be included in the penny list items to be pulled from the shelves. So if you find these, you may be able to look up and get them for a penny. So I got a couple of those. So that's why I wanted to go ahead and see what this gift was going to do. So if I want to get some more of these, I can. But I only have 12 boxes, so I'll only really need like 2 more sets of little bowls. So we shall see. Let's see. Hello to all. How's it going? All is well. Right, Lisa Nobel. We're going to have to come up with something else catchy to call you, Lisa. I'm sure right now it's super exciting just to be able to say that that's no longer included. So, yeah, I get it, ma'am. I get it. So, alright. So, that's all we got going on pretty much. It's just these little items. I think we went over everything that's in here. I gotta take a minute to get this stuff off of here. It was way better when I first started working, but these little stacks of little stuff, it's just been like throwing something here, throwing it there, getting it out of my way, that kind of thing. Let's stand you guys up so I can see your colors. Make sure I get you in your appropriate container. Alright, so we got our box. Let's get the building, I guess. I could take this little thing down on the back, and I probably will a little bit later. But for now, I think we're going to just go ahead and get to putting some items in here and seeing where we go. I had some things kind of put together, like I was working it out before. But I don't know for certain if that's where we're going to go. So let's stage a little bit first, make sure we like the placement, and then we can go ahead and get everything secured and get them all in their little areas. Get everything secured, and then we can get them taped down, secured, and get it in the bag. Not wanting enough paper. I have one more roll of paper. Grand Rising, Roncia. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Finally getting around to this little boy shoe concept. So if you were waiting for that one to get completed, that's what we're working on now. I don't need a lot of paper in here, just a little paper. So, hey Shamika, welcome in, Grand Rising. Hope all is well with you too. And we'll put that there, their little washcloth, and their little Jovox or wipes. I may or may not put in here. They're kind of tall now. Hold on, let's see. When I put them in here before, I didn't have them taped this tall. So now I'm like, hold on. We're looking like you're a little too tall for this situation. But he may be okay. Let's sit back there. We'll give him a little of the cologne. And the reason we're all here is the little shoe cleaner. So let me see what you can see. Any of it? Kind of, sort of, not really. Ready to feel better? God is in control. Yes, Runzia, He is. We're praying your strength, continued recovery. But you keep on pushing on. Keep the faith. Stay in prayer, love. It'll be okay. So this is what I got. I'm kind of all right with it. It's a whole bunch of colors, but then I think it'll be okay. This is kind of concerning me because it's giving off pink, especially in the camera. And when I take a picture of this, I don't want those little boys to think that this is pink. But I don't think it's going to really matter. And I ain't finna change this particular one, especially after I put that thing on there. I mean, I can open it up and turn it around and put the black side up. That may be what I do in the future. But the iridescence on the bag is going to make it look pink regardless. But maybe the black side of it will tone it down a little bit. But we'll figure that out later. So I think this is what we're going to go with. It's we got the shoe cleaner for him to clean off his tennis shoes. I know my little cousins and little guys that clean shoes and stuff like that. They always have a little bowl. Some of them have a little toothbrush I started to put in there. There are shoe cleaning brushes, but I was trying to utilize what I actually have in my possession without buying a whole bunch of other stuff. When I saw those shoe cleaner things, I had a total other concept in mind I was going to do with them. So I only picked up like 4 packs of them. So I only have 8 of these things in the first place. And then I was like, well, I'm not going to buy brushes just to put in here for a really inexpensive gift. So it is technically more of the gift basket look, a gift look, but it's going to have a grab and go type price on it. So that's what we got going on so far. So let me get this stuff out of here and get some stuff secured so it don't keep rolling around everywhere. And then hopefully I can get this dropped into a bag quickly. So I just wrapped up some of the craft paper with some white tissue paper. Seems like I kind of need a backer for this. Hold on, let's see if we have any cardboard scraps to see if a backer will help. It shouldn't really need a backer for the simple fact that it's going to be resting up against that other thing. So I think this may be my problem. Let's see. Do I put some tape on here? What do I do? Maybe this. We'll put a big piece of tape on the bottom. And then we'll take that so that it can stay in the bottom of my cup. I don't want it rising up, and it's looking like it's wanting to act a donkey. So let's see if that helps it any. And it does. Awesome. And then I'll put some glue dots on here and stick it to the bottom. Hey, Kimberly Showers, welcome in. Hope you're having a great Sunday. We got 16 in with 16 thumbs up. Thank y'all. Didn't even have to ask. Well, I did earlier, but thank you anyway. Stop on sticky stuff from that tape to make sure. Alright, so I just put two little glue dots on there and we're going to stick them down. Did that even work? Oh. I missed. Hopefully that'll be a little bit better. I probably should have taped this down before I started sticking stuff on there. We'll take a little piece of tape and tape that side on both sides. I could put a glue dot, but I am not. Glue dot would have definitely looked better because now I don't like the way that tape looks. Let's see. Hey, Still Classy. Hey, Never in a Million. How are you? I don't see what you're saying. Let me look back. Hold on. Never says, love a shoe cleaning concept. You've done these before, Never? Am I on the right track? Who is that? Is that Trinkle live again? I know better. Trinkle's live, you guys. So there you have it. So yeah, I put my little bowl up there. Oh, but that's what I was asking. Never, am I on the right track? I got the little bowl. I got the cleaner. I'm going to give them a little fresh pair of socks. Give them a little Joe Boxer set of wipes and a little cologne spray thingy. So that's pretty much all I got going on this little concept. I was just trying to, like I say, utilize what I had. Trying to get something that was a little bit out of the norm. I mean, I could give him socks. I can give him all of these different little things, package it up differently. But when I got these little boxes, you know, that's kind of where I was like, all right, I see where we can go with this. So that's kind of what I'm doing now, utilizing what it is I have. And I sure hope this works because I don't plan on going to buy any more of these little shoe cleaners. And it can stay sticking up if it wants. Grand Rising, Susan Martinez. And for those of you who did not just hear me, Trinka, Gift Basket, Trinka, Live, Love, Laugh. I forget what her channel name is. But she is live. So if you guys want to go over and support, I completely understand. Tell her I send my love. She asked me in the chat, not in the chat, in the video, in the comments, when was I scheduled? And I was like, girl, you know, I just pop on whenever. So, no rhyme or reason. But she did say her next time she'd see us would be Monday. So apparently, she's got some time she's willing to share. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. I know better. She better not be in her house showing stuff. Never says, yes, I have never bought a shoe cleaning concept bag. I love this idea. Shoes as gifts are very, very popular here in Georgia. Yay! All right, that's exciting. Happy, happy, happy to hear that. Look at that. Hey, Trinka and chat. Dropping off my like. All right. So those of you who are on there, y'all over there, y'all let me know. Is she at her house? Hit the thumbs up. Let's see. Go back to my channel. Still got 14 in. All right. Good deal. Good deal. Okay. Thank you for the thumbs up, y'all. All right. So that's what I got going on so far. I don't know. We need to do this a little bit different. Take that out of there and put it in there, maybe. I don't know. This is going to be too high. now that I've set these things up like this. Maybe I should have just did two. Can I take that off and just do two of them? And then that'll put it down about there. I kind of want them to have all three though. And I don't care about it not showing. I don't want this thing to poke my bags, but I think they'll be okay. Fold this little face over and then you won't see them at all. That's what I would like to do. I was trying to get that off of there in the first place. Maybe there and there. Maybe centered in there. I can put that down there and just leave him be. And then have my washcloth a little more in my bowl and then tilt my boxer wipes. Alright, that's a little bit better. Trying to work in the constraints of this because I dropped this into one of my oven bags and it actually stayed in there. It fit. It has like a inch worth of ponytail. So I was like, if I can keep them all this height, then I should be able to, if I keep them this height, then I should be able to get them into those oven bags and not have to worry about them having to go outside and find some more bags. So Kimberly says, at Never, I found some shoe cleaning kits on sale at Walmart for $3 and I thought about you. I bought them to try out in a basket. Ooh, I want to see. You know I'm going to come over there and see. Hey, Miss Jody, welcome in, welcome in. Never says, ooh, nice, Kim. They're the perfect gift to go alongside a new pair of shoes for Christmas. Yes. I'm excited. All right, so we'll put him a little cologne. Maybe I'll put the shoe over a little bit further next time. And then I'll be able to get my cologne in. But I think it'll be fine. I mean, it ain't nothing but a little thing. What is this? Joe Boxer or something? Beverly Hills, something. Let me take a little piece of tape and see if I can't get this top to stay on the back. Because these tops are super wiggly for whatever reason. Alright. Still Classy says, now that's something. She's finna fix it. I feel it in my spirits. Alright. Well, I think that's it, y'all. Like I'm supposed to do something else. I don't know, but I kind of think that's it. I mean, I'm going to put some shred in there. And this I don't like at all. I shouldn't put these little tapes on there. So the next ones I'll do, I'll put a little blue dot over there to hide them. But I don't think it's a big deal. Ain't nobody, them little kids ain't studying that. The only other thing I guess I could technically do is slide these to the back and then put that like that. But then it seems like there should be something else in there. Do I do one wipe to the top and then some like 2 packs down there in the thing? I don't think I have any more. And I don't want to take these loose. Still Classy says, now that's a concept I never thought of making. Oh. I don't want to take them loose just to see if they're going to fit. But I may have to. So are we liking it inside of the... Let me see. Because all they see now is Joe Boxer up there. They don't know that it's wipes. I could put wipes in there. I could put something else in there. What would I put in there for a little boy? Like I'm not going to give him a car or anything. And I have a ton of those little mini lip glosses, like the M&M's and the Hershey's Kisses and all that stuff. But I'm so skeptical about putting any of those in concepts that I'm not going to have to watch. Because they can get them melted on me. This is Florida. But I guess in hindsight, I can't... My plan is for these to leave before I even make it outside. You know what I mean? So, we only have 12. So, that's an option as well. Let me see what y'all got going on in the chat. Great idea. Thank you, ma'am. Hey, all occasions gives Grand Rising. Never says the cloth in the bowl is something I never thought of. I usually give a little travel shoe bag, but I like Esmerie's idea too. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm rolling with what I got. Never. I'm rolling with what I got. I actually saw some little shoe bag. It was like a little small drawstring bag, and it had a brush and some kind of wipe in it, like a shoe cleaning wipe or something. Um, but those things were like $3, and I was like, I don't think I want to pay that for that, especially considering, I don't know. Um, hey, Shamika, Grand Rising, happy Sunday. Hi, Mia, welcome in, welcome in. Grand Rising, my basket family. Yes, ma'am. Good to see you. Um, so yeah, that's what we got going on over here. Just trying to create a little something something. Oh, off topic. Here, let me show you guys. Y'all remember I had this little baby and I said I was gonna try to do something with her. Um, we were talking about the rolled blankets, and I said I took a rolled blanket and I attached one of these cats. This is a yellow dot at Dollar General. So I just used the strap off of the purse and wrapped it around the baby. I put a little cardboard down there because initially I thought I wanted her to just sit up. Um, I went out to the workshop. I had to go out there and get some more tape. And for the most part, the kid gifts will probably be done inside the residence because that's where all of the kid stuff is. The women's gifts and the adult gifts and all that kind of stuff, that's going to be created in the workshop because it's just a little too much to try to go out and grab up everything for the concepts and come back, especially considering how scattered my brain is sometimes. So, if you see me in the house, 9 times out of 10, we're doing something kid related because all of the rooms here are filled with kid stuff. But I did go outside to get some tape, and I brought in these little bowls here, containers, small storage bins, and she fits right down inside of there. And I was like, look at her. So now she she has a little bit more of a base, a little bit more presence. I'm not gonna have to really try to worry about stuffing the bottom of this or anything. But I thought this was pretty cute. So if you have a roll blanket or you have these little doll things, purse, cat purses or unicorn purses, I saw some more out there that are currently on sale. So if you end up with any of those from the penny sales that's coming up, and have any extra blankets, maybe just wrap her on a blanket and stick her inside of one of these little blue containers if you have any. You could have did blue, purple, whatever color, but I went blue because I remembered her blanket was blue. Um, Super cute, perfect match. Yes, I thought so too. And I was happy that she actually fit in there and I didn't have to do anything else to her. So I got a couple more of these rolled up blankets. So I don't know, as I find more purses or whatever, I'll probably just drop them in there. But for the time being, that's what we're going to be doing with this little cat girl. That's why she's back there chilling because I found a container for her. So, we're back to this. So I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Initially, I had this up here, and that may have been why. I don't want to take it loose. Let's get another one. But that'll pose an issue also because then I'm going to have to try to make sure that stays in place. So I don't see him. I didn't have him in here. Had him in the bowl. Which kind of works? Here, I'll actually, one of these is blue. I don't remember which one. This is like a purple more of a purple. It doesn't really matter, but so that's what we got. Let's see. I've been here 34 minutes. Let's turn this down. And hold on 1 second, you guys. Let me clear off all of this on my phone. All right. So what you thinking? What you thinking? How's everybody feeling? Are we doing wipes inside the bowl? Wipes behind the bowl? Here, let's see how the wipes outside the bowl, behind the bowl look. Take that little piece of tape off. What did I stick on? Oh, double-sided tape. So let's get this tape off of here. I have to go out there and get another pack of wipes if I do something different, because I put tape all over these things and I don't want them sticking out anymore. Let's get this other little piece off of there. Yes. Love it when a plan comes together. What do you guys have going on today? Is anybody creating? How many of you are out there creating? Is anybody going shopping? I was finna ask, are there any deals that I need to know about? But I am not. Let's see, who else is there? Hey, Miss Brenda Alexander. How are you, Miss B? Welcome in, welcome in. All right, so we took these apart. And let's see if we like them better in the bowl on top of the washcloth or not. I can put them in there. Like two of them in there. And then I could literally stick you right there. My towel isn't holding up. I may have to put a little piece of cardboard in there. There's another option. Shamika says, I'm resting. My cold is trying to keep me down, but I won't let it. Exactly. Get your rest. Get your rest. And I know you got the ginger on deck, so definitely take some time to heal up. It is cootie season, you guys. If y'all haven't started pumping your system with some things to keep you from catching the icks that could possibly be going around here in the near future, then definitely go ahead and get started on that, because you want to fortify your body in advance of it getting sick. So yeah, I need to be kind of getting back on my detox right now. Actually, I hadn't had anything to eat for, like, this is what, the third day. Yeah. My system was tired, y'all. It was tired. It's like, you ever just get tired of food? I'm tired of food. I've been drinking a lot of tea, but I probably will break fast today and get me something good. Like some fruit, like some butternut squash, like, something like that. Hey, Donna, welcome in. Hey, KOK, welcome to the live. All right, so this is a different one. Well, it's the same stuff, but it's shaped up just a little bit. I put the wipes inside the washcloth. I gave the little perfume, whatever stuff, spray. I put it inside the bowl. And so now it's looking like this. So I can either have the cologne outside, and I do have a couple of these bods left. So I'm thinking the bods are definitely going to have to stand up out there, because they're so much larger than the little Beverly Hills colognes. But that's kind of where I'm going with that. So I think I like it with them in the towel, because you kind of see it. The detoxifying will kind of bring in some of the red, but it's really not necessary. And then, of course, this one would not be back here. I mean, I could put 3 of them in there. It's not really an issue. So I'm liking it. I think I like it with the wipes inside of the washcloth, and then the little cologne inside of the bowl. And this is the only 2 things that I have to worry about. And I guess I could technically tag them so that they stay on the cardboard, but my what do you call it, my bag should help them stay in place also. So let's see, everybody's speaking. Hey everybody, let's catch up. Um, Still Classy says, just trying to get the energy to organize my shed to be able to put my shopping finds in there. That's tomorrow, Still Classy. I'm going to do that tomorrow. I got to go and clear out some space. And before I take anything else into that workshop, I got to dig out my Christmas stuff so that I won't just end up putting stuff on top of that and having to move it all and stuff. So yeah, that'll be tomorrow. I'd already told myself, well, if I don't get to it this afternoon, but at the tomorrow at the latest, I need to do that. Recon tomorrow, and then pull out my Christmas stuff. So yeah, I understand. Brenda's speaking. People are speaking, speaking, speaking. All occasion gifts says forever creating, forever holiday, for every holiday. Yes. Baskets and beyond. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. Miss Donna said, would everybody please hit the like button, please, and thank you. Thank you, Miss Donna. Hey, Brenda Douglas, how are you? Hope all is well. All right, I bought enough time. Let's secure this thing. I guess I'll put a little bit of shred in here, and let's tag this. Let's see if I can tag this thing on here. And now these are in front of here. What kind of notification? Miss Donna says, I have to get back to orientation around here. My house is a mess. Oh, Miss Donna. Ooh, Miss Donna. Yours and mine both. Yours and mine both. And then the crazy part of it is we could very well be having house guests, like in the very near future. Baby, ain't nowhere for these people to stay. My husband told me that. I was looking at him like, okay, so do I just need to like pay for them a room? Because they can't stay here. If I have to move all of this stuff for somebody to stay at this house, oh my word. So I don't know. we we shall see. We shall see. And y'all remember he asked me nicely not to put stuff in one of our spare bedrooms when it was vacated by our last kid leaving here. Um, and I was like, I ain't gonna put nothing in your room. Da 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 da. Child, stuff all in the room right now. He went in the other day. He just walked out laughing, shaking his head and laughing. So I was like, no, I just needed the space. Like it was a wide open space. That's why I did it. It's not staying there. Like I just needed the space to sort it out. And he was like, okay. So if I don't do nothing else this weekend, I'm gonna get that stuff out of there because I'm not gonna make a liar out of myself. I'm locking the door. Ooh, yes, 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 yes. Let's see. We could put some green. I think I have some yellow shred. And then I'm gonna just drop this in a bag and I'm gonna let you guys go. I just wanted to show you what I was working with, what I had going on with it. And now that I have shown you all, I'll let you all go. So we were not up here for 11 years. So that's kind of what we'll do. Here we'll put a little green on there. So that's it, y'all. Still Classy said, girl, you should see my house. Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes, yes. And what's crazy is I've been working, like I took out all those blankets. I've been working on pillows and blanket sets. Not really baskets with them, just kind of pairing up the pillows and the blankets and making a little small flat concept. If you haven't saw those lives or videos, I'll invite you to go back and watch those. And if you do, leave hashtag replay, so I'll know you came for the replay. So I had done those little type of concepts. So I pulled out. It was actually some of the like vacuum seal bags or whatever you call them. So I pulled those out and I started working. Showing love, back to work I go, sis. Thank you, Pooh. I appreciate you stopping in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We all got organized for this. I'm gonna watch the replay. All right, Miss Donna. All right, I got faith in you, Miss Donna. You can do it. You can do it, and it's not even gonna take you a long time. Just put your mind to it and get to moving. Don't overthink it. Just do it. Just get in there and do it. I'm pep talking myself. Y'all know that, right? Because that is exactly what I need to be doing. The cool thing about this, though, while I'm talking, is because it's just cardboard back there. I can tag stuff as I see fit, and I can also use my little glue dots and stuff like that. So I thought that was pretty cool because I just tagged those socks to the back of that board. Let's see who we got. Okay. But yeah, since I did those little two-piece concepts with the little not hats, blankets and pillows and stuff like that, um, I thought that I would like use up a large amount of inventory. Child, I didn't do nothing but make a mess because by the time I got through digging out all the stuff that I wanted to utilize or put together or whatever like that, it's like I took them out of individual bags that had like 5 or 7 blankets in each bag or 10 blankets in each bag, and I end up putting it in like one huge garbage bag. It takes up the same amount of space, and I've done, heck, I want to say like 15 of those things at this point, if not more, and I still keep going in there and finding stuff. This is not gonna stay in here, which is the craziest thing if you ask me. But when you think about it, you could literally go and buy 20 items from the store and make a concept out of those. Uh, you can get 20 concepts out of that, or you can go and buy 20 items out of the store. You can make 10 concepts with that. So when we really start thinking about how many items it takes to put in our concepts and stuff like that, it brings into perspective how long it's going to take us to actually cycle through some of the inventory we have. Like I created at this point 150 of these smaller gifts between the shoes, the shoes in the bag, the shoes on the boards, the cutting boards, and all that kind of stuff. To date, I have well over 150 of just those. We're not talking about the things that were already in storage or anything like that, the gifts that I had made previously. We ain't talking about none of that. We're talking about just the stuff that I've done with you guys over the last however long. It's 200 and some gifts, and I ain't made a dent in nothing. Like, you can't tell from my stockpile of stuff that anything has been used. Like, absolutely nothing. So, yeah, it really brings that back into perspective each time I look at it. Miss Donna says, I have a she shed that I can't walk into that needs my attention again. Yep, that's exactly it, Miss Donna. And that's why I say I'm going to stop working in here on women's gifts because I'll go out there and gather up a bag or two or a basket full of items to make a certain number of gifts with. Then after I'm done with it, I still have, a basket full of items to take back into the workshop. Then I get in there and I'm like, here, I'll just put this right here because I need to pull this, and this to work on the next thing. No, ma'am, because I keep finding bags that have random items in there. Like I'm looking for the card stocks, the 6x6 card stocks to go in the back of my clear treat bags. I can't find them for nothing, but I know for a fact I brought them in this house to work on some concepts with them not long ago, and now I can't find them. So it's crazy because I got to go in there and each day, each time. Well, now since I've done that for a number of days, I probably got 7 or 8 bags, random boxes of just hodgepodge stuff that I've used for other things. So like the socks, I need to take the socks out, put them back in the sock containers. All those little mini loofahs that I use, I need to take those and put them back in there where all my loofahs are. So it's like I got to clean up every time I leave out of here working on women's gifts, which I should be doing anyway. But it's just a lot. It's a lot. Pooh says, Shalom back, designing tonight if God's willing. It's crunch time for real, right? Miss Donna says, I feel you on that. Yeah, Miss Donna, it's easy to bring it in here. Like, it's real easy to get it in here and get the working on it and all that kind of stuff. But when you start looking at how much of it, you're actually using to create a gift, I was I was overbuying. I mean, overbuying for a long period of time. And you guys know it. You know, y'all see me out there shopping. It ain't no secret. Um, and is that going to stop me from shopping? Probably not. But it does definitely change my mindset with regards to how much I'm buying, what type of items I'm buying, that kind of thing. So now I'm trying to work through some of my larger gifts to get them out of the way. I work through, I don't want to work on my larger gifts, but those are some of the things that I need to make room for. But I don't have any room in my storage unit to hold any more gifts. Like, I barely have a walking path in there now. So I got to get back over to storage and take in, what do you say? Take the, put some more tables up, and rearrange that. I have like 3 shelves that I've taken stuff off of in the back of my house, back there with all in kid land, Santa's workshop back there. I took some stuff off of some of the shelves, so I have to take those shelves over to storage, and I can put boxes and stuff on there that have completed concepts in them. And then, I'll have a little more organization inside of the actual storage unit that's holding the completed gifts. We ain't even gonna talk about the storage unit that's holding nothing but inventory. That right now overwhelms me every time I step foot in it. Every time. But I did go in there and take some pictures, and I'm listing some of the larger things. Probably not many of the ride ons, but I have like several of the bumper cars. I'm gonna just go ahead and list those today, um, on Marketplace, and sell those, because that will give me quite a bit of room in my storage unit. So, yeah, I could make them and use them and sell them around Christmas time, but I don't want to. I want them gone like right now. So what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and sell them off. And if somebody, another basket maker or somebody looking to go ahead and buy in advance for Christmas, y'all can come right on over here and get these bumper cars and do whatever y'all want to. So I may lose a sale for Christmas time, but that's fine. I'll get rid of these bumper cars out of my way. So those are gotta go. Um, I have a couple of hoverboards in there, that aren't necessarily all that large, so I don't have to worry about them taking up a lot of space. But in the same sense, they gotta go. So yeah, it's that time. So I figure while people are out here looking for gifts and looking for different items, I can go ahead and put some of this stuff out and let them buy it. And then that way I don't have to worry about it when it comes Christmas time. So, the bumper cars I am, listing, and I'm gonna see if I can't target people who have like the bounce house businesses and stuff like that, because they can go ahead and get them, and that should help them um, with their business. So I want to see if I can get some bouncy house rental type people. Actually, my brother-in-law owns a company, but he doesn't have any bumper cars, and he doesn't want them because he'll have to put out a, um, like a floor for them to do the bumper cars on. And he already does the bounce houses, and he has the gaming trailers and all that kind of stuff. So, um, he had said one time that he wasn't interested in bumper cars. So I'm gonna ask him again before I put it out for the general public. But, it would have been awesome if he could have, used those. Let's see. Donna says Tuesday is pity day. I need prayers. Yes, Miss Donna, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I say I gotta go out there and clear up some space and get some stuff going on. Cause I know, I'm pretty sure if I go penny shopping, I plan to come home with some stuff. I found some items that are, yeah, like I said, they're just, it's just everywhere. I don't think people were really shopping or looking for. And a word of encouragement. I guess we'll talk about this while we're here. For those of you who are considering penny shopping or think that everything could be pulled and, all that kind of stuff, there is a good possibility that your store is going to do as they're supposed to do, which is to remove the items from the from the sales floor. That's what they're supposed to do. So it's a good you know, good chance that they're going to go through and remove that stuff by the time you get there, especially those of us who go to multiple stores and that kind of thing, or you may not be able to get there right at 8. I'll still encourage you to go out and try your luck because there are so many things pennying. There's no way that they're going to pull all of that stuff. And I think that's why some of them started pulling items like, you know, last week. When I went in there on Tuesday looking for coolers, they had started pulling a lot of that stuff. The one store I was on live with you guys in, there were no summer toys. The pink square stuff, none of it. Like that entire area is. And I went in there last night, as a matter of fact, and there still ain't nothing over there. um, so don't not go because you think your store is going to pull pennies. Yes, they are going to do everything in their power to pull those pennies. They really are. But it's so much of that stuff out there. Ain't no way in the world they're going to get all of it. So y'all go out there and hunt your stuff. Now, the other thing you're going to have to try to figure out is if you really want to deal with your stores and their attitudes with regards to selling your pennies and all that kind of stuff. And you all know your personal story with your stores about penny items. So I can't really tell you, you know, well, absolutely you'll be able to come home with it. Like, I don't know. It just all depends on, you know, I guess how you deal with them or how they feel about the sale of the penny items. Some of us aren't going to fuss and fight with them about penny items. Not really fight, but we're not going to be fussing with them about penny items regardless. But some of us will sit there and tell them that we know what the rules are and expect to leave that store with the items that we found. You know, that kind of a thing. So I can't say anything about how the penny shopping experience is going to be. But I will say, don't not go simply because you think everything is going to be sold or pulled by the time you get there. It's too much. There's, you know, I can almost guarantee you they're going to leave some stuff. And just about every penny holiday, every penny sale day, I go in that store even after somebody says, "Oh, somebody left here with all of the stuff," or "Lady, you're late. Where you been? I thought for sure you'd have been here a long time ago. The lady left with all your stuff already." That kind of thing. I don't be worried about that. I smile and say thank you, and go on back there and find my stuff and keep on moving. Everybody's not looking for the same things anyway. So, you know, she may have left out with all of the Dolly Parton stuff. Well, I'm really not looking for Dolly. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those types of situations. So, don't let that deter you. It's too much out there, and they're not going to be able to pull it off. So, if you want it, go on out there and see if you can get it. Shamika says she agrees. Yep, yep, yep. Are any of you planning to go penny shopping besides Still Classy and Miss Donna? I know Never in a Million is probably going. Well, I know Never in a Million is going. She's been eyeing some candles and stuff. I've been eyeing all kind of things. Like I say, every time I go in there, I'm like, man, where's this stuff coming from? One of my stores I had shopped prior to, well, I had shopped at the clearance event before last, and there wasn't much stuff in that store, you know, with regards to like Green Dot or whatever. Child, I went in there on Tuesday, and honey, they must have restocked all of the Green Dot stuff. I found a shelf of unopened candles, like a box of unopened candles, a bottom shelf. There were unopened candles down there. There were those green dot sachets things down there. Um, Oh, a couple of boxes of the Dolly Parton butterfly thing, butterfly salt and pepper shakers. Like, it's so much stuff just like hid off. So don't not go because you don't think that they're gonna have items there that the workers are gonna pull them. Try your luck. And for those of you who are pretty new to penny shopping, do your research. Now's the time for the research. Now you need to go into the apps or into the other uh, creators who tell you about penny sales and stuff. Go on there and look and see. Like Chrissy's Connection, go to her website. Go through each of the uh, categories that she has out there and see actually look at the items that they have listed, so that once you get in the store and you see that item, you'll be like, hey, wait a minute, I think I saw that on the video. That should be a penny. Um, that's really how you're gonna learn about that kind of stuff. Oh, and we got company, so I'm gonna have to get off. Because I know this is my husband and all of them grandkids. I know it is. And they're gonna be super loud. So let me go ahead and get off. Pretty good timing, because it seems like we got done with the gift just in time. Hey, girl.
Hey,
Hey. Hey, guys.
hey, Gigi, you want? I'll go get her.
Hi, PJ. What you got?
You wanna go get Gigi a hug?
To give hugs?
Go get a hug.
To give hugs, babies? Hey, Jay. Oh, good to see you, baby. Look at PJ looking. Why you look at that baby like that? Because he gave me a hug. I'm just Gigi, too. I treat my grandson like that, my boy. So, that's what we got. Yes, they do restock. KLK agrees. Yes. And you'll know what's excluded, what's going to be included, what's not included, that kind of thing. Because some of that stuff is not ringing up the way you guys are wanting it to because it's not even included in the sale. So if I go in there fussing with the people about what should or should not be on sale, take the time and look and see what, what's been excluded, what they got going on. Anybody can go in there and throw their weight around and try to get the salespeople to bend to their rule and their wishes, but that's kind of not how we want to do. Just go in there, know what you got going on. Don't be a headache to them, or have them discounting things that they should not be discounting, because that could definitely get them in trouble. And I personally don't want anybody to lose their job or something because they're out there discounting stuff. Just like I know that there are items in my Dollar Trees that have pennied out. They're on the shelves. I can go in there and buy them, but I'm not going to because I know those people will get fired if they're selling that stuff.
I need stuff from over here.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, hey, Miss Sonia, welcome in. Here, let me show you what we got. This is our little situation. If you give me just a second, I'll move all of that stuff. So we got the little box, the bowl, the cologne, the washcloth, and the face and body towels. Should have put a little
Hey, you got
something on there so that they could have stayed opened up. A pair of socks and then the sole clean. So that's what we got. We're gonna put a little bit of the little bowl up there, and we're gonna be done with this. So that's what we got going on. I'm gonna tighten this up just a bit at the bottom. But that's it. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate it. I'll see you next time. And I'll try to get up some shorts. I'm also going to put up something about the going live together and see if I can't get you guys a video about putting, listing things on social media and that kind of thing. So, y'all have a great rest of your day. And we'll chat at you next time. What y'all think? How much do y'all think we can pay for that? We can charge for those. Blessed Sunday, S. Marie and everybody. Thank you, Miss Rosie. How are you? Welcome in, y'all. We're just going to get off. But thank you so much for hanging out. We did a little shoe cleaning kit situation. Gable box, shoe cleaning thingy, some socks, wipes, hand towel, a little bowl for them to clean off their shoes, a little shred, and a little clove. So there we have it. So, we'll chat at you guys later. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Bye. Peace and blessings. Miss Sonia says $25. Awesome, Miss Sonia. Thank you for that. Yes, and those of you in the chat or in the comments, will you leave a comment and let me know how much you think we can charge for these gifts? That would be great. I appreciate it. All right, I'm going, y'all. Bye.
You're on the floor. You're on the floor. Play with on the floor.